Alright, so is Vibes Cartel really free though? Basically we are back where we started. You get me what I'm saying? We are back in Jamaica with the court case. We are back in front of Dpp Paula, the director of the prosecution, and she was the one that sentenced him in the first place. She was the one that continued the juror to be a part of the jury that was bribing the other jurors. You get me what I'm saying? So is Vibes Cartel really going to see road? Think about it logically, dog. Is he really going to see road? And the fact that if they go to a retrial, because basically that's what they're going to do, they're not gonna just let him free. If they go to a retrial and they're having another trial,
case. That's what happened. The DPP herself went into judges' chambers and encouraged them to continue with the case. There was clear evidence that one of the members was seeking to bribe the others. And
you are being fair. I have found very often in terms of the feedback coming through the police or even coming through their attorneys. It's not that you will like the fact that you have been successfully convicted.
They can dig up any sort of evidence against him again. You get me what I'm saying? Because remember, the first time they hold up on Vibes Cartel, right? The only thing they have against him was weed. And I think that was the starting of the end. They needed something to hold on him, especially if you have a good period of time so they can dig up more evidence or try for put some evidence together or try to just put something together to frame him. You get me what I'm saying? And the fact that the case is back here in Jamaica, I'm not saying that the Privy Council haven't done something good for them, as in to throw away the lizard case. You get me what I'm saying? But what else? What's next for Vibes Cartel? To me, it kind of looks sticky same way. The fact that they put it back in the hands of the Jamaican, and the Jamaicans, especially the court system, the DPP Paula, especially she was the one that locked up Vibes Cartel and basically threw the keys. You get me as I say? So what is next for Vibes Cartel? Because if it was a case where the first time they hold up on Vibes Cartel like him for a weed charge, there's no way in hell that we think that Vibes Cartel will still be behind bars right now. I'm not saying it's not a win, but to what extent? It's a win to say that, all right, the lack of evidence, the juror trying to bribe the other jurors, that's basically showed out. You get me what I'm saying? That's a win. That's a win. Because if Jamaica justice system is so corrupt to sentence a man of lack of evidence and tampered with evidence and juror bribing other jurors, that's how far Jamaica corruption goes. And if it never reached this level, if it never reached the Privy Council, there's no way in hell that we wouldn't have so much information on the case. Like, so we are part of the case. Like, so we are part of the jurors. You get me what I'm saying? And the fact that DPP Paula is the one back in front of Vibes Cartel and ready to decide what is next or what their next move will be. This is a very sticky and scary process. You get me what I'm saying? And I know the Gaza fans them keep them fingers crossed because the Privy Council squash something already. I was kind of grateful. You get me what I'm saying? And the Gaza fans them really I show them appreciation, and the Gaza fans them really stay Gaza fans them really stay on top of them too. I pray to see what I happen next. And Vibes Cartel as well, he might keep him faith. He finally want to come back to life, back to reality. You get me what I say? But as I say, it's a very sticky situation. We honestly don't know what's going to be the outcome. And this thing can change in a snap of a finger. You get me what I say? Because as much as it's going to be a retrial, it's not like the last retrial nobody take a couple of days, take probably about a couple of months. And within that couple of months, I don't know, the system is so corrupt, anything is possible. I'm not putting nothing past them. So the best thing now is just to keep a positive mindset so that, because if you think about the first retrial, bro, if you think about what he has been through over the last period of years, bro, in terms of the evidence tampered down and everything that affiliated with this case. You mad dog. This is something where you can't study. Cause at the end of the day, even if you're right, you can be wronged when it comes to the justice force. You get me what I'm saying? And who is Vybz Kartel to be treated different from any one of us? You know, because he have influence, because he's a bad company. I said this a lot of time, bro. And we have some of the baddest men in Jamaica that's affiliated or that's a part of the Klansman gang. You get me what I'm saying? And them have amount of 200 murders on them belt, bro. And literally just hold on upon them, and this is from 2014 till 2024, 200 murders, bro. And a man like Vybz Kartel, when they don't have no form of evidence on, he's the one behind bars, serving a life sentence, waiting for retrial or waiting for a release. Do you know? Alright, so following the Privy Council decision on Thursday, they overturned his conviction and that of his co-accused for the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Vybz Kartel expressed a sense of victory. In a statement shared with Fox 5 News, Lisa Evers post on her Facebook page, Kartel convened his joy, stating that the Privy Council understood the assignment and redeemed the situation by overturning the conviction due to juror misconduct. The Privy Council ordered that the case be returned to Jamaica Appeal Court, decided whether a retrial is necessary for Kartel and his co-accused. Alright, me honestly think all of this is a plan thing, bro. I think all of this is a plan thing. What I mean by that? Me think that the Jamaica Justice Force let me use Dpp Paula. She's the one in charge. You know? I think that them plan with everything. I think say alright, before them hold up on Kartel, I know say Kartel is a weed man. I know say yo, him is a weed smoker. So if you guy me hard, hold up on Vybz Kartel, eventually you're gonna catch weed on him, because all of the weed man them always have weed. You get me what I'm saying? And when them hold on him, them gonna find something to sink him, bro. Cause imagine you're behind bars for almost more than a decade, right? And they have no solid evidence against the murder. Remember, if Vybz Kartel was sentenced earlier, his next move would have to be to contact the Privy Council if he was sentenced earlier. But the fact that they took so long to sentence a man, he had to wait for his turn to because him can't wait before the sentencing for him to reach out to the Privy Council. If wait till everything is done, then him reach out to them. They get me as, and that process was a very long process. And then when we reach out to the Privy Council, it's another long process. They get me as, so them sink him, and it's like there's no coming back from this till you get the final go ahead to say that you're a free man. You get me what I'm saying?